Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Juan Medina is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping in, number 11 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashton is under it. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Digging in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Short.
1-1-1.
He's got it. And there's one down now. Into the box, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping into the box, Brian Campillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Number 11 has a play. And that's the third out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So striding forward now, number 11. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
See you driving. Let's go right here.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Runners off for second. Played on the backhand. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Brian Campillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent number.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So coming to the plate, number 11. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Drive them in. Your turn.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Let's get ready.
Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now. Stepping in, Vinny Oliveros, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Sharply on the ground, fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for baseball of the AAA. Now in the box, number 11. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, nice win.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Now to the plate, Ken Saunders, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground is short. This could be 2. Back. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So striding in, number 11 stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now batting, Ken Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Standing in, number 11. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Come on, big guy.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to center field. McGowan moves over, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Tide's out in front, 5-0. At the plate, Manuel Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly only amassing a solid 1 hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A step on the back 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box now, number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Hernandez. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Digging in, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-3 tonight.
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well-thought-out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Rochester Red Wings and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jimmy Yacobonis, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here.
4-4, take your base. 3. You're out. He's out. 3.
Settling in now, number 11. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Like you can, come on.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short home.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Javier Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hold up.
Bouncer to the left side. The throw pulls him off the bag. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up.
1 down, 1 down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
2.
He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in now, number 11. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. He's running. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Austin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Striding in, number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll.
Leading off the inning, number 11, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benedict calls for it. 1 out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Rochester. Striding into the box, number 11. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Hey, stay hot now.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side.
Hard 90.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Standing in, Miguel Gutierrez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. To short. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. Stepping up now, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Paul sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Miguel Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning. Lead. Ready once again, number 11. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Digging in, Christopher Bostic. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Paul going back on it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now at the plate, Jake Cave. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
One.
On the ground to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, number 11, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the 3rd baseline.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. So stepping in, Carlos Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. 1st and 2nd now to start the inning. Digging in once again, Christopher Bostic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-2 game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 tonight. The Rochester Red Wings took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
They left 9 men on base.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 11. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a 2nd time here. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Come
Line
on,
towards center field.
You're scoring.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Ready now, Ken Saunders. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now at the plate, Christopher Bostic. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hermosillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reed. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garver. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mitch Garver.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Wait for your pitch up there.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. At the plate, Robbie Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of
Coming to the plate now, number 11. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adrianza onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Norfolk Tides. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jimmy Yacobonis, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not...
Out! Out! 3! That's ball 4. 3! Out! 3 out! Out! You're out!
At the plate, number 11 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game.
Ball 4, take the 3! 3! Out! That hit him. He's got first. Ball 4, take the base. Out! Out! You're out!
Digging in to try it again. Morris Rasmussen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Let's play ball. Out! 3!
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hitchcock stands at first with 1 out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, and now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. On its way is pitch number 75. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now at the plate, Christopher Hogsett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though into the back end of this game, only down by 1. What to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a bit of a high.
3 out. 3. He's out. 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 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Striding in once again, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out. Stepping into the box, number 11. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn.
Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Cedric Mullins, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Rosas. He makes the catch and the winning run. Stepping in, number 11. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Hey, ducks on the pond.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Andrew Kashner will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Newhouser is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus? Into the box, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let it fly.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. None is under it. No problem. 1 away. Digging in, Lee Nunn. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. But base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from third. So striding forward now, Ken Saunders. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1 and 2, here it comes. Slow roller out to short.
Right here, on the bag.
Cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Thomas Rosa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes on 0-2. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no error. So coming to the plate, number 11, singled homer run in his last time up. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cousins has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Minor League Baseball is. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 11. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Newhouser is there. 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Zero, what's the word on? Ready for another chance. Number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Let her fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Cousins is there. 1 away. Now in the box, number 11, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Zager on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Stepping in, Dylan Cousins. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is in now. Lee Nunn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets it. So striding in, number 11. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up.
Make the turn.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, Carlos Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, kid.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Right dive, right place. Leave it here. Runner.
He's on the move again from first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now batting, Cedric Mullins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go. Runner.
And now the runner's trying for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Rasmussen. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Morris Rasmussen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
What?
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tides
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Norfolk Tides and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball. It's the show.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. Out.
Standing in, number 11. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third base line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as they get on the board. Coming to the plate now, number 11. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one right here.
He's set and the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Cisneros is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, that's great hustle, right?
Digging in, number 11. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he can go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Let's go, kid. 1 time right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Alonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 11. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Get your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
I see you working, big guy.
Boy,
Good
this
job.
guy's having a great
base.
game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
None out, runners at first and second.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Paul has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Settling in now, Alfonso Mota. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Walter Oka. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
But in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Rochester get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Time for baseball. Digging in now, number 11. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, atta guy. There you go.
Striding in, Carlos Perez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third.
Hang on. Right there, right here.
A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cisneros has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Striding into the box, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Cave is right there, 1 down. Ready for another shot now, Adam Rosales. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
2.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Come on, let's get one. Your
And now
pitch right here.
still
Your
not
pitch.
ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Hey, get your pitch here. Square it up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like
Hey,
this,
get
you
your pitch
have
up
to
there.
find a
Let's go,
way
kid.
to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-6 ball game. Stepping up now, Gabriel Pineda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time. Last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready once again, Jared Cisneros. Set to deliver on 2-1. Held on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, number 11. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Gutierrez. He's got a chance to end this one and send his home happy if he can get a ball deep enough in to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, number 11. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor.
Welcome to MLB. So stepping in, number 11, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. Digging in, Tomas Telis. He brought home a run on a bases-loaded walk his first time up. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. Ready now, number 11.
We need you right now. Let's go. Let's go.
For him here in the third. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Benedict is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2. Digging in once again, number 11. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Bostic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball, middle of the diamond.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 11 tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. At the plate, Jake Cave. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a three-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Triple-A base.
Play ball. First base. Out.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 11. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. At the plate, Fernando Villarreal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in this? Now at the plate, Shane Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit
Hold
toward
it.
the
Go.
right
Make the turn.
side.
Make the turn.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the game.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Now at the plate, Lee Nunn. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10. Hit to short. He's got it. 1 away.
He's down.
Into the box now, Kevin Zager, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like from the left side is swing it against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Stepping into the box, Andres Valenzuela. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Quickly on the ground to the left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got...
So striding in, Mitch Walding, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2-2.
Second, this could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Hey, see it.
Striding in once again, number 11. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, be patient.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped up. None has got it, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Zager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first.
2-2-2.
I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He it on the ground. That's part of what.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Into the box, Billy Newhouser. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. So a big moment here, and standing in, Shane Robinson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 2-2.
3-3.
Round to the right side.
3-3.
And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
Stepping in, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is flared out
Find the ball,
towards
find the
second.
ball, find the ball.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You really
And
tore
that
the
runner
cover
will
off
go
that
no
one, didn't
further
you?
than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Javier Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Digging in, Fernando Villarreal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Slowly to the left side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So coming to the plate, number 11. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. Hops this one up. Romine has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Villarreal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance.
Two.
With a man on first right now, let him run, get you.
To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So striding forward now, Shane Robinson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1.
2.
And that's through. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And those are plays that cost you ball.
Now in the box, Kevin Zager. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over.
Hey,
ready for another chance. Number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Villarreal takes charge out there and he stays. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Thomas Rosa. The 1-2.
That's up.
Mota over to his left, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Villarreal will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Christopher Hogsett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-1.
Ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 11. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Hey,
There's a lot of pressure on it because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice...
Right here. On the batter. Find the ball.
Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
All right, come on now.
Here's the 3-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Mays hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Erwin Rosado couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score. For the victorious Iron Pigs, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Norfolk Tides and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian McHenry, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Stay hot. Hey, come on, big dog. Stay
And now
hot.
this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Little flare out to
you got
left.
that one.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Set to get his day started, Carlos Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
And that's out number one.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
None shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Javier Reyes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner breaks for third, and a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is now batting number 11, and they're runners at the corners now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Here we go,
and
one
now
time.
still
Big
not
go.
ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a dive, but he's back. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip, let it go.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again, a throw. Runner back safely. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Hey, one time, right now.
Runner goes. Hit to first.
Come on, come on, come on.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. But 1's all they get as the run scores. At the plate, Christopher Bostic. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's go, kid.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Standing in, Javier Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Zager is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now, Alfonso Mota. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to
hold
this.
on right
Only
here.
amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, number 11. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Carlos Perez. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runner goes for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was.
Settling in now, Andres Valenzuela. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
One.
Shot on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Still a little early. Digging in now, number 11. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Nobody better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
He's up. You're up.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Zager makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Christopher Bostic. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Morris Rasmussen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Awfully hit out to short. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding into the box, number 11. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Striding in, Carlos Perez. He went deep back in the 5th.
Carlos Perez.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Christopher Bostic. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. None right there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shane Robinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped up. Mota is there for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that ends the inning. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Tides with a division leading 60th team win this year. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight we start the week with the first of a two-game set between the Charlotte Knights and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Let's play ball. Out. Out.
Standing in, Brandon Geyer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Up.
Is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Moto camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season? Stepping up now, number 11. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Stay hot now, kid.
First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Hitchcock isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. To third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
at the plate, Cedric Mullins, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
1-1.
On the ground is short. He's got to hurry. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. So stepping in, Brandon Geyer.
right
He
here.
popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's
Dude,
what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to taller and keep that upper half.
Back to first, but it's right by him. So digging in now, number 11. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away. This one.
Skied into very shallow right. Geyer has a play.
Dig, go.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Ready now, Kent Hugh comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Stepping up to the plate, Esteban Jara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1 away.
The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in, Brandon Geyer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Pitch right here. Here we go now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
2-2.
Play ball to second. 4. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Digging in once again, number 11. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. At the plate, number 11. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Engel is there, and that won't help the cause.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
3 runs on 7 hits, no errors.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, number 11. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now at the plate, Christopher Bostic. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Valdez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
Hey, nobody.
At the plate, Joaquin Ferreira. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into
1-1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rain. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Arturo Quiñones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Stay here.
Hit to third.
Come on.
And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no. Into the box now, Brandon Geyer. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story is the pitching they face. It's been very difficult to, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's set. Here's the 3. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, number 11. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side.
Pick
And
up
a
the
base
ball.
hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Not in time as he steals second. So striding in, Cedric Mullins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Here.
Medeiros is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, Christopher Bostic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
You're up. Find the ball,
There's a line drive base hit to left field. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a couple.
Digging in to try it again, Geraldo Valdez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Geyer coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Geraldo Valdez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 11. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Here's the first pitch towards second. And this is taken for the out. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. the chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.